Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing today? Hey. I'm happy to be back with another look for 31 Days of Beauty. Today we are on day 30. Wait, girl, did I just say 30? I'm sleepy, y'all. I'm so tired. Today we are on day 24 of 31 Days of Beauty. So we're almost at the end, very close, but not quite there, okay? Y'all got any special last minute requests for a palette for me to use, or even like a color story, like do an all black look or do a black and orange look? Like, let me know before this is over with, and I would be gladly to do that for you guys before it's over with. So let me quickly show you guys what my last bit of palettes might be, because that's a total of 7 more looks to do after today. I think I'm doing the math right, but here are the last little bit of palettes that I want to use. And if you guys want me to switch up, change things up, or add something, take something out, just let me know. So far I have on my palettes selection to use. I have this NYX one because you guys really love the last look that I did with it, which was doing my belly, dress my belly up season. So I'm going to be doing a look using this palette. And then I love me some Plan In Makeup by Yolanda. I feel like I can't do a series without at least using one of her palettes. So I got this one to use because I feel like I don't really use this one that often. So I want to take a revisit using this palette. And then for some reason, I haven't used this one whatsoever since last year. I don't even think I used it at all this year. And this is the BH Cosmetic BFF palette. This was my favorite and still is my favorite palette by BH. And I definitely want to do a look using her. So that's 3. And then I cannot do October looks without doing Halloween themed palettes. And this is definitely one of those. That is the Simpson palette by Makeup Revolution. And then I wanted to do a palette with Morphe. I just couldn't figure out which Morphe palette that I wanted to use. I've seen y'all leave comments when I first started this little series thing, and y'all was saying Morphe. What Morphe palette? Which one? Okay, because I need to know which one. I have like 2 that I haven't used. So I thought about doing another look to, using that Till Dawn Artistry palette. This was another good Morphe palette. And then I thought about using this one because I don't think I ever used her at all. Didn't use her at all. So she's just been collecting dust. And then another palette that I definitely feel like you guys will like to see, and that is the Michaela Pot 2. Then I was thinking about doing like an all full face of e.l.f. palette look, and I was like, well, do I have any palettes from e.l.f. that I haven't used or wanted to revisit? I do have a few that I want to revisit, but I have one that I've never used, and that is this one right here. This one was called the Electric Mood. Never used her, y'all. Never ever. So I wanted to do like a full face using e.l.f. product, using this palette. And then the last 3 palettes that I was also thinking, these are the actual last 3 palettes that I got from my Ulta haul. So this is the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. I want to see one with her. This is what she looks like. And another new one, this is Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their actual newest one. This is called the Rose Metals palette. This is what she looks like. And then the last one that I have in my maybe pal, this is another Uma palette. You guys really liked the other Uma look that I did, or Uma. Hope I'm saying the name right. But this one is called Black Magic, and this one is called, I think this is the Uma one. Like, it just says Uma. It doesn't say anything. This is what she looks like. So I know I showed y'all a few palettes, but definitely leave me your top 5 that y'all would like for me to definitely use. And even if I didn't show a palette, please just leave me your top 5 palettes that you think I should use to close up 31 Days of Beauty. I would greatly appreciate that, so that way I can see what you guys want to see, okay? But today I could not do this without using one of my favorite palettes ever. And that is the Glow Up Academy Varsity palette. After I had did the look using the Ace palette yesterday and the quality of that palette, it reminded me a lot of this palette because of how buttery and creamy it is. Sorry, I'm just over here wiping my palette off because it's just extremely dirty. But how buttery and creamy it is. Like, I was like, ooh, I definitely want to play with my Glow Up palette now because it reminded me a lot of this palette. And this is why this is like one of my #1 favorite palettes, is because of the quality that is put into this palette. And then the color story is kind of sort of, I want to say ugly, but it's also challenging because it makes you create and do different looks that you wouldn't imagine, like you wouldn't think to do. And what I also found very unique in this palette, there's not really a brown in here. And usually people put brown, especially in a big palette like this, they use browns to mix with the other shades. There is not a brown in here. I thought this one right here called Champ, I thought that was brown. But when I use her, she's more like a really deep burgundy brownish, but no brown in here. So, and there's some orangey shades of here that can imitate brown, but there's not a brown in here. There's not a black in here. So when it comes to this palette, you are really achieving like challenging looks, and I definitely like that. So today I was thinking about doing a purple and blue look because after playing in Ace metallic shades, I definitely wanted to play in the metallics in here. And the one shadow that kept grabbing my attention is this beautiful blue one right here. Look at that. She's a gorgeous one. So let's do a look because I want to definitely have her all over my lid. So let's zoom in. I know it's a long intro, sorry, but let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to jump right into this palette. And I want to go in with the shade called Torch Roll. I want to go in with this pretty matte purple right here. I'm just going to pop it right in the crease. I barely have to put any effort when it comes to these eyeshadows because they're so easy to sweep on your lid and easy to blend. Like, look how quick I'm putting this on. Like, it's not sped up, girl. These eyeshadows are so vibrant. I was thinking about doing a cut crease look, but I think I want to do a non-cut crease to really bring that blue out because I really want that blue all over the lid. So then I'm just gonna stick with that. So I'm gonna brush this purple towards the outer of my lid as well. Alright, so I definitely want to buff that purple out. So I'm gonna go in with, let's go with the soft pastel purple right here. So I definitely lost a little bit of that dark purple, so I'm just going to go right back in with that shade and just reapply her. And then I want to reapply some more of my base. So I want a clean lid area. Like I said, I want to try out that metallic blue shade right here. And I am going to apply this a little bit wet. Look at that, y'all. Look at this, honey. Y'all see this? Oh my goodness, I knew this blue was going to be freaking beautiful. I'm having a lot of fallout I should not have done. My face, oh my gosh. I didn't use this palette so many times. I just don't remember having this much fallout, but I think it just depends on the type of look I do and which eyeshadows I use. I don't have any fallout on the purple. It's that metallic shade. So I will have what I have for the rest of my face on listed down at the bottom, but pretty much if you guys seen yesterday's look, just check that look out. I'm using the exact same products. And right now I'm just reapplying some of that concealer, clean up some of that fallout that I did have. I'm gonna take this pretty blue color right here. I'm gonna take a little bit of my glitter glue. I'm just gonna pop it right in that inner tear duct. Alright, so we're going to move on to the lips. I'm going to go in with my pencil by Juvia. Alright, I'm going in with a ColourPop Old School lipstick. This one is called Beeper. And then I'm going to take my Nude Gloss by Fearless Veil, and I'm just going to pop that right in the center. I'm going to pop on So Juicy. Alright, and then for my blush today, before I go in with my blush, I'm going to reapply some face powder underneath my eyes because I forgot that I did add more concealer. Alright, so I'm going to let this sit on my face just for a hot second. But for my blush today, I'm going to go in with Beauty Bakery. This one is called Kiss My Cheeks. And then for my highlighter, I am going to go with my Morphe highlighter. And this one is called Extra. And then I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay spray. Alright, now I'm going to pop up my lashes really quick off camera. And today I'm going in with the lashes called Bad Habits by Beauty Creation. Alright, my loves, so this completes the makeup look. I really do hope you guys like her. She is so freaking cute. I don't know if it's my hair today or if it's just everything, but I'm getting like, what is that, the 70s disco vibe. Get down. I think it's definitely the hair with the makeup. So yes, y'all see why this is like one of my favorite palettes, right? It never disappoints me whatsoever. So I really do hope you guys liked and enjoyed today's makeup look. Let me know if you guys had the opportunity to get your hands on this palette, because the last time I checked, which was around like last month, she is going out of, I don't want to say out of business. She's revamping her business to what? I don't know, but I know this palette and a lot of her glitters, because those are like the only glitters that I use, but a lot of her glitters and everything else that she sells on her website are on sale because she's going to clean everything out and start a whole new revamp. What exactly she's going for, I don't know, but sis, you don't need to discontinue any of her stuff because her stuff is so amazing. So I don't know what the whole dealie is. You never know what's going on behind people's business, behind closed doors. I wish her the best though, because her brand was definitely a game changer. I loved everything about it, down to the glitters, and of course this palette. This palette has been my #1 palette for the past 2 years, and I don't see anything else going to replace it, because like I said, I think this is a very unique palette, down to the quality, down to the color story, and down to the freaking packaging of the palette. It was just a game changer. So hopefully it's a revamp of bringing new and even more better palettes and more better glitters, stuff like that. But I hope sis continues her business because it's one of my favorites. Y'all know I've used a lot of the glitters, and 95% of the glitters that I do use in my tutorials is from Glow Up Academy. So I've been rocking with her for a long time, so I wish her the best and all the good stuff. So if you guys haven't checked her out, definitely check her out. She is on Instagram, and she is Black owned as well. Y'all know me, I love to represent my Black owned women when it comes down to this business field, especially in the makeup industry, because I feel like we don't get that much credit, and it's time to support more and uplift more when it comes to the Black community in this industry. Okay, but anywho, enough with the rambling. I hope you guys like and enjoy today's makeup look. Definitely don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Leave me your feedback there at the bottom, because I definitely want to know what top 5 palettes that I showed you guys in the beginning that you guys will like for me to bring back. So let me know that as soon as possible, because time is ticking. I gotta get these tutorials out for y'all real quick, okay? But y'all have a beautiful day. Stay blessed, stay amazing, and don't forget to come back tomorrow because I got another banger in store for you guys as well. Have a beautiful day. Stay blessed, stay amazing, and I'll see y'all then. Bye.